Hey guys, so today I'm here to review the A-frame 3-person tent by Woods. When I was looking for tents, I wanted something that's a little different than most of the things that were available. Most are dome shapes or either cabin style. This is an A-frame, so it is quite different. I've never had one before and I've never been in one before either. So I did my research and a lot of the reviews attested to it being very water resistant, which is very good, except one review which wasn't, which was most likely a manufacturer's defect. So today I'm going to be setting it up inside of my condo because it is winter outside and I don't have a yard to do it in, and this thing is 7.5 by 7.5 feet, so I can't exactly set it up in on my balcony either to test. The only type of YouTube video I was able to find on this tent is one video of a person setting it up, but there wasn't much of a review involved or much of a look inside of the tent or the exterior or even seeing the size comparison. So that's what I thought I would do today, and hopefully it will help you decide if you want to purchase this tent or not. This is the first time I'm ever opening it. It's still in a bag. I got it over at Canadian Tire, and they didn't even have it on the shelf. They had two available and they were both in the back. I'm going to imagine because the tent section was filled with skiing merchandise, which is most likely why they had it in the back room. They were nice enough to go and grab it for me so that I can have it and test it before I start going camping in the next few months. I'm just going to move some things around in the background. The distance between my sofa and the TV stand is less than 7.5 feet, so I won't be able to actually erect this tent nicely over there. So I'm going to have to move some furniture around a bit to just try and test this out. Obviously, since I'm not outdoors, I'm unable to stake it. The tent isn't in its correct shape or isn't very taut. But right off the bat, it is much bigger than what I thought it was. And it's gonna serve its purpose very well. It's very, very big. Supposedly the sides you can unclip and flip over, and since the sides are made of mesh, you can get very nice views, especially if you're on the side of some water. Let's go inside. I'm in a condo, so it is much darker in here than it would normally be. But this is actually really nice. There's a lantern hook up there. There's only one of them. There's a storage bag over here. Is there one on this side? Oh, there's another storage bag over here. No other. There is also another entrance and an exit. You can either choose to open to get some light in, or open the whole door. If I can find the right, there it is. The zippers work very nicely, actually. Surprisingly, normally they're quite terrible. I don't see an access port for any type of electricity, which is, I should have researched that. Of course, the inside is drooping because, again, I'm not staked and this isn't its full shape. But if you want to see, I am laying at the door and my feet is quite far away from the entrance. I'm about 5'7", so there's still quite a bit of leg room. I feel like this would fit one queen size mattress. So far, I'm very happy with my purchase. I love the dimensions of it. I like that it's an A-frame. It's slightly different from the more common models available. It reminds me a lot of my childhood and the type of tents that we used to tent in. The material seems like an okay quality. Again, tents these days are all made pretty much from the same types of materials. I believe it's just the thickness that varies. I am looking forward to setting it up during summertime or springtime and actually tenting in it in its correct shape. Right now it's not really showing its full potential. I mean, you can see the poles right now. It's because I haven't been able to stake anything in my floor, unfortunately. But it seems completely adequate. I really like that you can fold the sides up to get a complete full view, or even remove the fly and be able to have a full view of your surroundings. I love that I can sit and I can kneel inside of it. And I'm kneeling, I'm not touching the roof. I still have a nice amount of headspace. I'm 5'7", 5'6", 5'7", and it is perfect for my size and weight. It says it's a 3-person tent. Honestly, I would say 2 people maximum, unless you're 1 adult and 2 children, or 1 adult, a child, and a dog. The flooring seems to be made of the same material as the rain fly, so I wouldn't actually recommend having any dogs or animals that have very thick nails that could rub through them easily. I'm very pleased with my purchase. This tent was $259 at Canadian Tire. There are quite a few different models available that can house up to 8 people at a lower price at Canadian Tire, but there's a lot of poles and a lot of maneuvering involved, and I'm not interested in that. I want something very simple. I mean, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poles, and they're very sturdy poles actually. If you noticed in the clip, they as soon as I unfolded them, they snapped into place very easily. The elastic that's inside of it is very good, it seems. Hopefully it will last throughout its lifetime. It took me about 15 minutes of putting it together, and that's just glancing at the photos. I didn't read how to assemble it. The poles are color-coded to the receptacles, so the reds are on the side, the blue is on the top. Very straightforward. I mean, you can't mess up. For size comparison, again, I'm 5'7". This comes up to my neck, about my ear length. So it is quite high. Probably can't stand up in it, but it's very good if you need to kneel or lay down. Again, if you're camping, you're probably going to spend most of your time outside of the tent anyways. So I just took it down. It took me about 6 minutes, probably less. It was really simple to fold and put away. What I do really like about this particular tent is the carry bag. The carry bag, they engineered it correctly. So instead of putting a zipper on the top and never being ever able to put your tent back in, they decided to go with a drawstring model. And so the top is looser and everything fit back in the way it should. Just to show you, so the bag that you saw in the first clip was smaller than this, but even then, storing it away, it's perfect. It fit exactly where it should be, and I'm able to store it correctly now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I am looking forward to actually testing it, and hopefully I'll be making a video about it and uploading it so that you can see if you want to purchase this tent or not.